Welcome back to DMV Sports Zone.
Chased down by Beal in the corner for three, gets fouled and hits.
Welcome to DC.
Walker tied him out.
You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, or you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC.
What's good, DMV Sports Zone? It's Noah
and Abdullah,
and we're excited to bring another edition of the DMV Prospects React series. I'm very excited for today's prospect, local kid, doing a lot of big things at the current level and soon the next level. So I'll let Abdullah take this away.
6'4", class of 2023, Connor Dubsky, 190, guard, plays at St. Stephen, St. Agnes, born in Arlington, Virginia, as a two-star. Has multiple D1 offers such as Bryant University, Maine, and Radford. Has interests from many conferences, and more offers are to come.
Absolutely, really excited. You know, when you see 6'4", possibly will grow to 6'5", still very lanky. You can feel out his frame. He's got a lot more to grow. Class of 2023, he's going to be a baller in the future. I mean, he already is one now, so I'm excited to react. Anyways, let's get started. So this is the first clip of Dubsky's highlights. Some pretty great competition. As I mentioned before, he played for St. Stephen, St. Agnes, great private school conference here in Northern Virginia, but AAU ball is where it's at. That's where you're going to get those offers. So let's see. Get some elite competition. As you can see, Cobb is really good. I mean, he is getting strapped.
Oh, good shot.
Still comes into the drive. Be patient. I love the energy. Yo, go back right at him.
Not afraid from the spotlight.
Ooh,
nice.
Another tough
Goes
play.
right at him, man.
Mm-hmm. Aggressive hands.
Plays defense. Oh, nice steal. And the dunk.
Oh.
Yep.
Active hands. I know a lot of people say, you know, this is not the 90s defense. You can't hand check, but that's not hand checking.
Nice shot.
That's just keeping the offense honest, having quick hands, just poking a little bit. Sometimes you'll hit pay dart. Oh, what a shot.
Good pass.
Man, honestly, I can see him playing point guard at the next level. 6'5" point guard. I mean, that's enticing. He's got the vision, defense, shooting, passing. He can cut to the rim.
Finish.
Honestly, plays like a true point guard.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
What do you think about his release point?
It's really interesting, so we can go back. Abdullah has a great point. Let's slow this down, slow-mo. Because it's very hard to tell, unlike with the other players we reacted, where that release point is consistently at. His three-pointers, again, he's making contested threes. But let's see here. He gets his hands set. And in one fluid motion goes to the jump shot. You know what? It is a little forward. It's a little forward. It doesn't have a high apex. But he is taller. He is 6'5". But see, he's really inconsistent. When it comes to his mid-range jumper, he is right up there. He's got that high apex. But weirdly enough, with his three-pointer, it's a little bit lower. If he can make his mid-range shots and the three-point shot look identical, I think he can be an elite three-point shooter. The mid-ranges release is perfect. He gets a very high apex because he jumps as well. Also being 6'5", I mean, that's unguardable. If you can do that more consistently with the threes, maybe we'll see. So that's a lot better.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. See, when he has a higher apex and he rises for a shot, he draws an and one, and that's a 4-point play. So far in the film, it's been a little inconsistent with a three-point jumper start point, but at the end of the day, if it goes in, it goes in. But of course, you also have to consider at the next level, even I know this AAU ball, but at the next level, everybody is going to have his height. So he's got to continue to adapt his game, but you can see from his mid-range, he already has that natural shot. You can see there, it starts a little low, but it finishes high. I would like to see start high, finish high.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a lot better. You can see there, over a taller player. But does make that 100%? Make that happen every single play. I mean, man, and he just has that natural stroke. If he can do that, he's gonna be unguardable.
Oh, good pass. Good finish. Oh. Hey,
It's and one at least. Nice. Dude, that court is sick.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's packed. Dude, he's not afraid of the spotlight.
Absolutely. That was, oh my God. I don't think I even touched the rim. You can see there, very high apex there. It's a little inconsistent sometimes. But when it's on, it's on. I mean, this mid-range is perfect. I mean, that's exactly how you shoot a mid-range shot. So you know, some people are better at the moving three and the moving shot than they are at the standing three, but they like to use them in the corner. I mean, honestly, if you can add that corner game, consistently hit that, you can also play small forward at the next level. The more positions you can play, the higher chance you have it to go higher and higher and higher in the sport of basketball. So, I mean, he's showing a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. He shoots like AI, man. He get that little fadeaway. You don't need to do the fadeaway every time, but he wants to remind you that this is his court. I mean, I like that. He's got a little swag to his jump shot. Yeah, again, there though, the apex. It's weird because it's slightly inconsistent at times, but no way. Oh, wait, yo, we gotta give some love to that. We've been talking about a shot all night, but I mean, he's been cash.
He's been balling.
All right, we gotta give him some credit for that.
Indeed.
We gotta see this again. That looks so natural too.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness, that's
Finish it
NBA
off with
range
the
right
dunk.
there. Woo! I love the hustle back from that defense. So as you can see from Dubsky's AAU highlights, he's an absolute shooter. Of course, we just talked about his sometimes inconsistent apex on his shot, but if it goes in, it goes in, of course. But to make it perfect, remember, finish high, start high, finish high. Now this is his high school highlights. I'm very excited to see if there's any difference.
I'm starting out with a bang.
Ooh. So like I said before, St. Stephen St. Agnes is some really good comp. They're out of Alexandria, Virginia, but they play a lot of DC and some Maryland teams in that private school conference. So this is, first of all, the brown jersey is the Landon school. I recognize that. So this is good comp again. He's not shying away from any bad comp. Everyone he plays is elite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Oh, crossover. Ooh, between the legs.
Oh my
nice.
God.
That was dirty.
We don't need to go back, but we just recognize that guy got crossed. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. All right, hold up. This one, we need to recognize this cross because, all right, okay, we'll see this one again, but that second cross was
dirty.
I mean, that's D1 level. I mean, look at this. Great footwork. That guy's contested, and the player is taller than him. He still finishes.
Oh, jeez, what a nice finish. I mean, this guy's getting smothered. His confidence is unmatched.
I mean, that's the biggest part of basketball.
Oh, yeah, and move.
See, right there, his mid-range finish is higher than his three-pointers. This is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he jumps very high off the ground when he shoots, which is, even if you're taller, you know, 6'4", 6'5" is a Division I size guard. He still jumps. That's a really good habit to build. It makes everything unguardable, even when you have a bigger man on you. Ooh.
Nice shot.
Good shot. See, his mid-range he's got really good mid-range form. And you can see, oh, look, his three-pointer from his teammate had that higher apex, but he got the offensive board. Ooh, didn't even need to bring that back to the ground. Free throw for him. Okay, that was a lot better. You can see that, like, when it's on, it's on. He's got that perfect release. I mean, it goes in every time. That is perfect as well. He starts high, finishes high. His mid-range, I don't know. I mean, this might be bold to say, but his mid-range shot kind of reminds me of LaMelo. LaMelo shoots very similar to him. Lanky guard, kind of jumps with a high apex. Oh, that's a great shot.
From deep.
Of course, obviously, I'm not saying he is LaMelo, but his mid-range jumper is a very similar form and technique to LaMelo Ball. So if it works in the league, it's going to work on the high school level.
It's also great to see how as soon as he scores, he's right back on defense.
Absolutely. Because like you said, you could average all the points in the world at the high school level, but if you don't show that you can go back on defense, you will not get a look at the high Division I level. Everybody says defense is fading away over time. That's not true. Defense is getting better. It's just offense is even better now. You need to have at least basics of hustle, getting back. You can celebrate, of course, but if that results in a basket for the other team, it's basically negated your points. You're not an impact player on the floor. But with Dubsky, he gets back every single time. Look at that. He's looking around for his man, and he's a scorer. I mean, there's no surprise why he has multiple Division I offers.
For sure.
That's a tough finish.
Oh.
See, again, look at that. He celebrated, but he was going back on defense. Raise the morale of your team, raise the morale of the crowd, but still, you got to go back on defense at the end of the day. Great shot.
Oh, the pump fake.
I mean, you can see here, there's a reason he's averaging dang near 20 points a game in the private school level. I mean, he's a lights out shooter.
Good rebound.
Oh, ooh.
Good pass.
Yo, that's great. He has the left, and he can pass with his left hand, too. Of course, these are highlights, like I always say for every video, but the fact that he has film on all of these types of plays shows that he regularly does them in game. That's how you can kind of tell and break through the fluff of a highlight. If there's a wide variety of highlights, then you know that they're doing them players are doing them regularly during the game.
Yeah. This is competition. I mean, look where they're playing.
Bishop O'Connell, another elite school in the DMV area. Landon School. I mean, the list goes on and on.
The funny thing is, he used to play for Bishop O'Connell, but then he transferred to St. Stephen, St. Agnes. So that's cool to see that, he's going at his former team.
Absolutely. Sometimes all you need is a team and an opportunity. Made the best of it. And we talk about this a couple of videos. Don't necessarily chase the names. Find the best spot for you. O'Connell may be a slightly bigger name than the St. Agnes. I'm sorry for any St. Agnes alumni watching this video. But O'Connell does have that slightly bigger name, but he didn't care. I'm going to go play at a high level. Wherever they take me, wherever they allow me to become the leading scorer, the go-to shooter. And man, paid off. Another thing to mention in these videos really interesting is, we always mention size. I personally don't think size always matters. But it's also interesting to see that even at the high level, private school level, a lot of these guys are not taller than 6'5", which just comes to the reality. Anybody with the genetics get past 6'5" in height. Doesn't come every day. Even at this high level, I mean, you can see most of the people around him are the same size. Maybe slightly taller, maybe slightly shorter, but you're not seeing any significantly large big men. Which is why I'm telling everyone that you need to develop guard skills. I don't care if you're 5'8" or you're 6'11". You increase your chances of making the next level by doing everything and being able to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that deep too, like the Rosen out here, man.
They're blowing out teams too.
Exactly. I would love to see some of these scores. I recognize another school, Episcopal, another really good school in the DMV area.
Oh,
Potomac School here. So you can see some of the statistics there. So this is really interesting. This is literal video proof that Dubsky is a baller. As you can see here, 37 points in a pretty big AA tournament semi-final. So now the competition level is getting even higher. This is, I think this is the first player we've reacted to that continues to show competition, clearly label his videos. They're all ready to see in social media, even though he sent it over to us. But that is what you need to do as a Division I prospect, or heck, any college level prospect. You need to make your highlights readily available to share, because you never know. I mean, that's why we want to give a spotlight to athletes here. But even for me, when I was trying to get recruited out of high school, I posted it on Huddle, made sure I had readily available social media. And it sounds kind of weird, but it is very important. It helped open doors for me. Even to some of the schools, some schools, there's hundreds of athletes to go through. It helps you if the video is getting some traction and people see it. You never know who's watching. So you can that's beyond the basketball side of things. I want people to kind of see how he sets up his highlights, because he's a good player. But sometimes if you make it organized, you make it easier on the coaches, you make it easier on yourself. Anyways, let's get started. Ooh.
Oh, off the dunk and the stare down. Nice. Starting off with the bang.
Oh, yeah, that ref is swole. What the heck?
Good shot.
Great finish. Oh, wow. That was a tough lay.
Jeez.
So you can see here, he's facing some really good comp. I mean, there's players out there that
They're hounding him.
Exactly. Some of these guys look like they're 6'8", 6'9". They're a good 3 inches taller than him.
A good rebound.
And he's still getting boards, man. Look at that.
Doing it all, man.
Oh, what a pass. Okay. We got to go back. What a pass.
That's LaMelo right there, if I ever saw.
I know. His game reminds me so much of LaMelo. See, they put so much respect on him. They're full court pressing him, and he still has the vision to get it to the open lay. Oh, but again, they're a little bit of that kind of low apex. I know you mentioned as well, sometimes he has a tendency to kick his legs out forward. But if you can jump high enough, it's not too much of a problem. But like you said, sometimes you want to get rid of some of the bad habits. Like you said, consistently shoot higher. Sometimes leading forward with your legs kicked out can be a negative. Mm-hmm. But with mid-ranges is perfect. I think he tries to transfer that over to his three-point game. If he can get rid of that for the three-point, but the release of the mid-range to the three-point, I mean, elite shooter. That's all I can say. Ooh.
And finish.
Getting cheeky with the camera.
Quick 37 and with the stat sheet.
We'll go back real quick to see you can see his stats. So you can see here, proof, 37 points, absolute baller, playing against some really good comp. And also shout out to the fact that he literally almost scored more than his entire team combined. But
Connor, man.
I mean, D1 for a reason, man. D1 for a reason. And Power 5 conferences are going to be calling soon, based off what I see so far. I mean, because so much raw potential. Already a pretty good refined game, but one more highlight to go, and we'll go to that now. So this is his final highlight, even more AU highlights. This I actually recognize as a very big tournament here, obviously in the Mid-Atlantic. Many elite DMV D1 players have played in this tournament. I know some NBA players that have participated in the tournament. Markel Fultz coming out of high school actually did play in this. So the fact that he's averaging 18, just under 19 points a game in 3 games in this tournament, I mean, man, speaks for itself. Let's get started. Ooh, he always got to start off with a dunk.
For sure.
Good finish and contact. Oh, almost like he's listening to me, man. Look at that release. Nice and high. I mean, the player on top of that is shorter than him. No way you can guard that. Good pass from one of his teammates. Great high release.
I mean, quite literally, this guy is just unguardable.
I mean, yeah, you can do everything. Mid-range, layups, three-point shots.
And rebound as well.
Absolutely. Good finish.
Nice. I love how he plays at his own pace.
Oh, that's NBA range. Oh my goodness, man. That's NBA range 3 right there.
Bang out.
Yo, his number 2, his teammate, look, what, his teammate like 6'11" out there. But that just shows, man, he keeps showing up, keeps playing well against competition. You do that consistently,
God.
the D1 offers are going to be pouring in. I mean, he's already got a ton of interest, already 3
Step
official
back.
offers.
Woo-hoo.
Oh my goodness, man. 3 official offers. I mean, he's no way he doesn't get at least 4 or 5 more by the time he graduates. Tough finish. Oh, that's a much higher. I love his release. I mean, this video, you can see he's improving. Obviously, you can't sense me but through the worldly internet, but this is more recent film of him, and you can see he is working on his shooting a lot. I mean, he's got a much higher release on his 3-point, and he doesn't do the kick out like he does in the mid range. Oh, well, there he kind of did it, but it looks like they draw a foul.
Oh, steal. The pass.
Man, that's demoralizing. You bring the ball down to get that strip, it's almost like a reminder of the opponent saying, I'm better than you. Great defense. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That was very good defense. Mm-hmm. Oh, good move. Find that open, man.
Yeah.
Much better. Oh, you can do, okay. He still does the leg kick a little bit. He was open there. There's no way to draw a foul. He still kicked his leg out slightly, but that release much better. Wow.
Ooh.
You gotta be flashy, man. I mean, I guess it was AAU. You gotta be flashy.
Oh, good pump fake. Good move.
Yo, great pass from the big man right
Yeah.
there. Wow.
Good shot.
No hesitation. Slice to that basket. Don't always force the shot. Cut inside when you need to. Good. Oh my goodness. Man.
Nice.
This guy is a pure scorer. My goodness. You can see there some very solid competition and still absolutely showed out. So you can see Connor Dubsky is an absolute dub, pun intended. But my thoughts to wrap the video is, almost flawless shooting game. Of course, we're being nitpicky with the high apex, but there is a lot of signs in that last video that he's really working on that. His 3-pointers are matching his mid-range now with a high release. Remember, start high, finish high, you're unguardable. With that, especially with that height, as he continues to fill out his frame, he still does a little bit of a bad habit of kicking his feet out a little bit, but I mean, at this point, we're just nitpicking. One of the best high school shooting highlights. I mean, the shooting gallery. I can't believe this guy's a 2-star. I'm going to be 100% honest. Cannot believe this guy's a 2-star. I predict he will be a 3 or 4-star very soon if he continues to produce this kind of play. But more importantly, he has his content readily available for people to see. Again, unfortunately, for some people that are a little more introverted, you got to be a little bit of a social media innovator. You got to be a social media maestro. Post your highlights. They're all in HD quality. Clearly label your competition. Show your stat sheet. Show who your coaches are, your contact information. He does all the right things, and that's why he's slowly blowing up on the map. He's got, he's playing consistently against comp. What can I say? Certified baller. Obviously, will be a Division I player. I'm going to go out and say it. If he continues to work on his game, he reminds me a lot of Joe Harris, kind of that shooting game. Joe Harris, believe it or not, in high school was that lanky that lanky combo guard forward. And when he went to UVA, obviously really focused his game. But when you have all of these different tools, you can play a lot of different roles. So, Dubsky, possible NBA potential. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I kept on saying that about a 2-star, but I mean, honestly,
yeah,
great film.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Connor since he was in middle school, and the sky's the limit for this man. His work ethic is unmatched, really humble, and knows just how to be a true player at any position on the court. And if we look at it, just you talked about it, the shooting unmatched, rebounding unmatched, length unmatched. 2-star, honestly, I think he's going to be a 3 or 4-star. He's going to have a monster senior season. I can't wait to see what he does in the next level. And yeah, certified baller.
Absolutely. So, yeah, obviously, Dubsky, you're an absolute baller, but continue to work on your game, get even better. Don't be satisfied. Obviously, we have a lot of compliments as well, but there are a lot of good players like that. We haven't reacted to them so far. So always get better to not just Connor, but to everyone watching this video, and you will accomplish your goals. If you want to be the next athlete featured in DMV Sports Zone's React Part series, DM us or message us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or even our email, all DMV Sports Zone at DMV Sports Zone. The email is dmvsportszone@gmail.com. So we've gotten a lot of requests, a lot of messages. We're going to try to get as many as we can in on the channel. So we're very excited for the upcoming weeks and months. But again, just to wrap things up, thank you for watching. We want to put as much spotlight on the DMV sports, DMV high school sports, and hopefully one day we'll see some of these athletes at the highest level. So, Joel, any closing thoughts?
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at DMV Sports Zone. And that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.
Peace.